The Murder Accrual, the Cari series, Book 6, written by Leslie A. Piggott, narrated by Leslie A. Piggott. Chapter 1. Detective Genevieve Viacourt parked her Ford Expedition in the main lot. She was meeting her partner, Detective Alex Runamos, at the trailhead, near where a hiker's body had been discovered. She heard a vehicle pulling in behind her and turned to see Runamos sliding into a spot on the opposite side. His large truck took up every inch of the tight parking space. "How do you like driving your new-to-you truck?" she asked him after he got out. He patted the truck on the fender. "Well, I have had some friendships rekindled through it." It took her a minute, but she finally caught the drift. "Because they need help moving?" He laughed and nodded in confirmation. "Yep. But in all seriousness, I like it. It has enough space for my legs, for one, and enough space for everything my wife likes to buy at the gardening store." "Even better." Genevieve jerked her head toward the trail. "Dr. Green is already here. The body is just ahead near the trail." Alex followed her on the trail. "Do we know who it is? Dispatch said female, right?" "That's right," Genevieve responded. "I'm not sure if they've identified her yet." They only had to walk about 100 meters along the trail before they reached the CSU team and Dr. Green. Yellow tape surrounded the area and a white pop-up tent was positioned near the base of the cliff. A young couple sat on a large boulder just outside the yellow tape line. Genevieve pulled out her notebook and nodded thanks to the officer standing next to them. The young woman had tear streaks on her tawny face. Her brown eyes filled with tears again as she looked up at Genevieve. The man's dark skin was accented by a white bandana tied around his neck. Genevieve assumed he used it to keep cool in the heat. He stroked his wife's back in an effort to comfort the distraught woman. "I'm Detective Viacourt. This is my partner, Detective Runamos. I understand you found the body," Genevieve stated. The young man swallowed forcefully before speaking. "Yes, I'm Devin Shaw, Shaul, and this is my wife, Stacia. We had barely started our hike this afternoon when we saw her on the ground. I'm sure you told the officer some of this already, so I apologize for asking you to repeat yourself," Genevieve began. "What time did you find her?" Stacia sniffled and wiped the back of her hand across her face. "It was around 3:30 this afternoon, right, Devin?" Devin nodded. "We normally hike earlier in the day, but we're on our honeymoon and—" Stacia gave him a horrified look. He cleared his throat and continued. "We chose to hike in the afternoon today." Genevieve smiled. "Congratulations on your marriage. I'm sorry you're having to experience trauma like this. Did you approach the body or touch it in any way?" "We did approach the body, but we didn't touch it. I could see right away that her neck was broken. We knew she was dead, so we just called 911 and came over here to watch for you guys to arrive," Devin told her. Genevieve made a note. "Did you see anyone else on the trail today?" "No, at least not that I remember. We parked the car and grabbed our gear. We hadn't really reached the trailhead when Stacia saw the hiking boot," Devin responded. Stacia bobbed her head in agreement. "I was kind of joking at first, like, hey, you need a spare boot? And then I looked closer and... Another wave of tears kept her from finishing. "I understand. Do you remember seeing anyone, Stacia?" Alex asked. "I'm trying to remember. I wasn't really thinking about anything but the hike when we arrived. It's really beautiful out here, and I thought we could get some good photos. It's possible someone drove away as we arrived." "Oh, wait! Do you think someone pushed her?" Stacia gasped. Alex put his hands up in surrender. "Not at all, ma'am. We are just trying to find out if there are other witnesses. As far as we know, she just fell." Genevieve spoke up. "Just to clarify, did you see someone drive away or not?" Stacia lifted her palms up and shrugged. "I really have no idea. Does the park have cameras?" "We can ask the park ranger. They might have something at the payment booth," Genevieve remarked and pulled out one of her cards. "I think that's all we need for now. You're free to go on your way. This is my card. If you remember anything else, please give me a call." Genevieve and Alex nodded their thanks and then stepped under the police tape. The white tent was a few paces away. They could see Dr. Green crouched on the ground next to a female body. As usual, his hair was in a state of disarray. A member of the CSU team stood off to the side with a man who looked to be the park ranger. He wore the telltale broad-brimmed hat and brown...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?